Bills safety Damar Hamlin, he remains in critical condition following that cardiac arrest he had after a tackle on Monday night during the game. First quarter of the game there. Crews were resuscitating him on live TV. ESPN's Joe Buck alleged both teams were given 5 minutes to warm up to resume the game. The NFL denies that and says the league never considered starting play again. Let's talk a little bit more about this with Pro Football Hall of Famer Tim Brown. He famously played 17 seasons in the NFL, mostly with the Raiders. Good to see you.
Hey, Adrienne, how are you? Good to see you.
Good to see you. Happy New Year. I'm good.
Thank you.
This situation that we're talking about is unprecedented. First of all, the kind of injury, and then the game being canceled. So there are some people, obviously everybody's focusing on Hamlin making that full recovery. But what do you think about the criticism the league is getting right now?
Well, I think whatever they thought about doing, they got it right at the end. I think this has never happened before. This is something the league has never dealt with before. And I think, in instances in the past, what would have happened is you would have moved the drill 5 yards over and you kept going. That's what happened. You bring the ambulance out and you put the guy in the ambulance and you keep moving. That's what you usually do. But this was totally different because this was a guy's life on the line here, not just a knee or shoulder or whatever. This was totally different. So I think the league got it right. No matter what they thought about doing, they obviously did the right thing in the end.
Does the NFL deserve the benefit of the doubt here in terms of its injury protocols? I mean, again, this was something that has never happened in league history. But then just months ago, we were talking about Tua Tagovailoa's concussions this season. So is it something where the NFL is discovering that there are new instances or new medical traumas that have to be addressed and they're still kind of finding their way?
Yeah, and the thing about it is, injuries with each individual player, they're going to react to an injury totally different. When you watch what happened to Tua in the last game, him just falling back and slightly hitting his head, you wouldn't think that would cause a concussion, but obviously it did. So, so for the league to be able to say, okay, for Tim Brown, this may be a concussion, but for Tua, it may not be a concussion. That's a very difficult job for them to do, but I think they're trying to do the best they can. And certainly nobody wants to see players, with concussions and in the situation that we saw Tua even early in the year. But at the same time, they have to try to keep the game moving. But, watch out for these players. It's a tough deal. They hadn't always gotten it right. We know that for sure. But at the same time, I think they're doing their best.
Do you know if to your knowledge, is there a contingency plan if something just outrageous happens? Do players get briefed on that?
No. I mean, you never get briefed on somebody not breathing and things of that nature. Look, I stood over a guy in high school who was paralyzed from a hit on the field. I stood over a teammate with the Raiders whose foot was turned the other way because of his severe knee injury. But I've never stood over a player who wasn't breathing on the field, man. So that's a totally different deal and something that you never want to talk about. But under the circumstances now, it may be something that they have to put into the repertoire.
You retired after the 2004 season. A lot has happened with players, and obviously the league is different now. So what do you think the future of the league looks like?
Well, look, I mean, this is a very violent game that the boys are playing, and we all know things can happen. I don't think anybody ever thought this could happen, right? So, I think that, if I'm a player, I'm certainly hoping and praying that Damar is okay. But I'm hoping and praying also that there was something that got overlooked in him that maybe is not in me, because otherwise, if that's not the case, then I'm going to have to be concerned with this. And that's not a way to play this game at all. I think there's already a player who's saying that he's going to have a very difficult time playing this game going forward. So, hopefully Damar is okay. Damar is okay here in the future, in the near future. But at the same time, I'm hoping that there's something there that maybe someone overlooked that will give these guys the ease of being able to go back and play this game full tilt. Otherwise, it could be tough.
Yeah, the traumatizing and nerve-wracking with that at the back of your mind. Tim Brown, one of the greatest wide receivers of all time. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.